Hey guys, it is Andy, and today we have another swatch party. It's getting close to the end of the year, so I'm just wanting to go over, my whole collection with you guys. And today, it's going to be a swatch party of my Colourpop Super Shock shadows. And the reason we are doing just my Super Shock shadows by themselves is because for November, I'm sneak peeking you a little something that's going to be over on my TikTok. I can do, a montage if you guys want to see that here, but it is going to be mostly over on my TikTok. But I'm going to be choosing a random Super Shock shadow every day and basing my look that I do around that Super Shock. So, before we get into swatching everything, the look that I'm wearing today is the Uoma by Sharon C Dreaming Quad. That's what's on my eyes. Otherwise, everything that I'm wearing will be in the description box down below, as well as all of my socials. If you want to catch me doing these makeup looks live, I do that on my TikTok every day, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Central. So let's just go ahead and get on swatching. Alright guys, as you can see here, I am hands. We have 24 Colourpop Super Shock shades. And I am going to include my 4 Ace Beaute. These are basically the same thing. They're Super Shock shades from Ace Beaute. So we have 28 shades total. So we're going to go ahead and get to swatching. And I do have most of my shades written out to what their shade description is. But some were discontinued and I reached out to Colourpop and they did not get back to me. It's been over a month, so if I don't have the shade description, I do apologize, but we are just going to go ahead and get started. So, we're just going to pick at random here, and this one is the shade Rosebud. So, this is a metallic chocolate with silver and gold pinpoints. So that right there is Rosebud. Alright, and next up we have So Quiche, and this is a metallic deep olive with a pink duochrome effect. Which I love this shade. And I'm going to try to show it in different angles so that you can get the different shifts. I'm going to try to keep 3 to 4 swatches on my hand at a time, just so we can see some differences here. So the next one, let's do a Moon Daisy. So this is a baby blue with blue and silver pinpoints. I really do love this shade. So that one there is Moon Daisy. And I think 3 is going to be a good number to keep on the hand. So this one is Gin Ricky. This was from the Golden Age collection, and I do not have a color description for this one, but it's just a really pretty metallic gold. So that right there is Gin Ricky. Next we have Bill, which this is my only matte Super Shock. So this one is a matte light dusty mauve. So that right there is Bill. And then for this one, always make sure you are screwing your Super Shocks on extremely tight so you're locking in the bouncy texture. And this one is in the shade Deck. And this one is a true gunmetal with silver pinpoints. I love this one because silvers and grays are my thing, but I just love how deep and dark that gunmetal gray is. So that is those 3 there, and we will move on. Next, this is Golden Age, which this was also from the Roaring Hearts collection, and this one looks like a black with gold and silver pinpoints. It's a very pretty shade here. Then let's go with this one. This is I Heart This. This is a taupe with silver ultra glitter sparkle. So that is I Heart This, extremely metallic there. And then for this row, this is Dream Much, which I don't have a shade description, but for me, this is like a lavender purple with a silver sparkle in it. So these are these three here. All right, the next one, this is Empire, which this is just a rich emerald green. I love this shade. So there's Empire. And then we have, this one is Up Late, which I don't have a shade description for this one. But this one looks like a champagne gold with, I see a green and blue sparkle throughout. So I apologize if my shade description on the ones that I don't have a description for isn't very good. That's my bad. But like I said, I reached out to Colourpop and they did not email me back, so I'm doing my best. And then this one is the shade Pressed Juice, and this is a metallic icy soft lime. And that is Pressed Juice there. It comes off more like a yellow gold than a lime in my opinion, but that is these three here, which I mean, that would make a look, honestly. All right, next, this is Tankini, and this is a metallic vivid yellow with silver flecks. So that there is Tankini. And then we have, this is Rooftop Cocktails, which this is one of my favorites. It's a duochrome. So this one is, let me find it. Rooftop Cocktails, where are you? This is a warm rust base with a blue-green duochrome. So that's Rooftop Cocktails. One of the most unique Super Shocks that I have in my collection, in my opinion. And then this one is Fruit Punch. And this one, I do not have a shade description for. So this one to me just looks like a lime green. Because I get way more green on this than I did on the Pressed Juice shade. So that is these three. All right, now next we have Moonwalk. This is a metallic mauve with a green and gold duochrome flip. This one is also extremely unique from my collection. Not as unique as Rooftop Cocktails in my opinion, but I do also really love this shade. Then we have, this one is Silver Lake, which this is a metallic icy mauve with silver flecks, which I love this one because this is just like the baby pink in my collection that I need. If I'm going for a pinky look, like this is the pink that I want. And then we have, keep the pan in this guy. This is Ripple. I love this one. And this is a metallic vivid violet with a blue duochrome flip. This is one that I've had for a long time. It's one of the first Super Shocks I bought, which is why it has pan in it. But that is these three shades here. All right, and then next we have Frog, and this is an icy silver baby pink with pinpoints of rainbow glitter. This one is gorgeous. I don't use this one near enough. Because that is, like, you could use that as a highlight. Just beautiful. And then before I get into my top 4, I have one more, and then I'm going to go into the Ace Beauté shades. So this is Bumblebee, and this one is, let me find it, I promise. This is an ultra metallic sunflower, which I actually want to compare this to my other orange, which is in my top 4. So my orange that's in my top 4 favorite Super Shocks, this is from the second Hocus Pocus collection that they did. This is the Dost Thou Comprehend, and this is a metallic warm gold, but like this is an orange. So if you compare the two, this one's more of like a satin, whereas this is a shimmer. So there's these 3. Now we're going to do the 4 Ace Beauté shades, and then I'll get into my top 3 Super Shocks. So this one is the Fan Palm. These all 4 were from the Tropical Vibes collection. I don't have shade descriptors, so this one is like a sagey olive green. So this is Fan Palm. But these literally feel just like a Super Shock. They're in the same kind of packaging as a Super Shock. So then we have, this one is in Rowan or Rowan. This one's like a dark emerald green with a blackened base. I really enjoy these greens though. Then we have Green Hibiscus, which is just a very vibrant, like, leaf green with a gold or a light green sparkle. And then the very last one is in the shade Lotus Leaf, which is more like a limey pickle green, which is that one right there. So these are the 4 Ace Beauté shades. I got these as a bundle when I purchased the Tropical Vibes palette, and I really do enjoy these. So there are these 4, and then we'll get into my top 3 Super Shocks. All right, so we're gonna start with Ember, because I don't have a shade description for this, but it's like a silver blue. Because it's a silver, but it's got like a blue undertone to it. Like, just look at that. It's like a liquid silver. So that's Ember. And then we have the shade Tassel, which this is a vivid opal with silver and white pinpoints. This is my favorite inner corner highlight. Like, I love the shade Tassel. So there's Tassel. And then last, but certainly not least, we have the shade Bay, which is another duochrome. This is a metallic eggplant with navy flecks. So those are the 3 there. Again, that would make a beautiful look by itself. So those are the last 3 of my Super Shock shades. That was all 28 of the shades. So give me just a second here. Alright, so again, that was all of my Super Shocks plus the 4 Ace Beauté shades. And like I said, in November, I will be picking a shade at random using a randomizer, and I will be basing my look based off one of those shades. So if you want to catch those looks, like I said, check the description for my socials. You will be seeing them over there. But leave in the comments down below if you guys would like to see those videos here too, because I can absolutely post them here if you guys would like to see them here too, or if you guys would like tutorials. You know, just let me know. I would love your feedback. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.